Sky Squad, we are back in the building, and apparently so is Miss Lanithia Leaks. Yes, we got to talk about it. Nene Leaks back on E, which is technically under the NBC Universal umbrella. Something is going on. So we're going to talk about that. And of course, we got to break down this episode of Love and Hip Hop. I mean, what in the world? And I know y'all caught that debate last night. Was it really a debate or was it more like, walking a dog? Or rather, some wild accusations about people eating dogs. That was crazy. Anyway, I don't even need to discuss that because I don't even understand why she is being forced to even debate against that man. But anyway, let's get down to the business. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell button, tap that like button, smack it up, flip it, rub it down, and let's get into the tea, baby. Okay. First things first, Miss Lanithia Leaks is back. All right. Back at NBC Universal. Okay. From whence she came, from whence she sued, and from whence it's no longer in play. Allegedly, right? So here's the thing. Justin Sylvester, Ariana Madix, and Nene Leakes will be hosting East Post Emmys after party. Nene posted yesterday that she was back in business, baby. And does that mean also the business of Bravo? Well, that remains to be seen. Okay. What we know is that this is a good first step. Could this be Nene's soft launch back into the Bravo universe? Matching her with the host of Peacock's #1 reality show is saying a lot. It is, because y'all know they are putting that Ariana girl to work, baby. They are giving her every single job. They're giving her just about as many jobs as they are giving Phaedra. Okay. So, what does this mean for Nene Leakes and NBC Universal? It means the door is no longer closed, baby. And we love to see it. But will this mean anything for the Housewives of Atlanta? Who really knows? That probably depends on how this season plays out with the viewers. But of course, I'm always wishful thinking and hoping for a Nene Leakes return because Nene Leakes makes headlines. She makes memes. She makes gifs. But what do you want to see? That's really the question. Now let's get into the business of it all. And by business, I do mean the scraps of Scrappy. Okay. Because according to the description for this particular episode of Love and Hip Hop, it's season 12, episode 8. The episode is titled What's in a Name? And Lil Zane's parents answer all of Ashley's burning questions, causing the family barbecue to go up into flames. Carly proves once again diamonds are a girl's best friend, and Amy contemplates picking up Bambi's scraps. Now, for somebody that has such a huge issue with Bambi talking to an ex of hers from 1942, it sure is easy enough for her to talk to Bambi's marital ex. Okay, this wasn't somebody that Bambi was just playing around with. And to add insult to injury, I like Amy, but I'm like, girl, don't you know she like that Scrappy is messing with the Erica and they trying to build something as Yandy is trying to tell you and trying to warn you. But Amy is basically saying, girl, I'm for the streets right now. Okay, well, Erica might meet you in them streets, okay? Because Erica likes to get down with the boogie, with the boogaloo, okay? With the, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that's gonna work out for you, babes. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna work out for you, babes. While I was in Japan, I learned how to make matcha myself. Yes, indeed. Starbucks, baby, you ain't gonna be getting no more of my money. I got my own dirt water to make. Okay, so let's get into it. If I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a bit of an 8.9. I would give it a 9. It was good. It was just a bit disjointed for me. I had to watch it twice to really get a feel for what was really going on. So let's break it on down. Let's get to what we really want to talk about for me, okay? And that is the Kirk, the Jasmine, the Rasheeda and the Yandy of it all. Yandy sits down with Rasheeda at the tea party place. Rasheeda ain't dressed appropriately for the tea party function, so they got to sit outside. Now, in another scene, Carly Red says she showed Rasheeda the entire, she sent Rasheeda the entire text thread that she tape recorded on her phone of Kirk and Jasmine. And of Kirk allegedly asking Jasmine for some cooter, for some more cash for the baby, okay? Or whatever the case may be, right? Now, Kirk has been vehemently denying this, but we don't know what is on his end of the text messages because he has conveniently deleted the message threads. Because you know, when Kirk says when somebody pisses him off, he just destroys the entire text thread so it doesn't upset his day. And then he blocks them. So, how would you then block your baby mama? Okay, or at least one of your baby mamas, or whatever the case may be. How does that work? How have you allegedly blocked her? Because in my mind, I would be like, Jasmine, text him right now. You say in the confessionals that when she be trying to destroy your day, you delete the thread and you block her. So let's test it out. Jasmine, text him right now. Okay. And I want to see if the message come through. Secondarily, if Carly is telling us that she sent the videotape of the message thread to Rasheeda, why didn't you read it at that time? Why are you making it seem as though Jasmine needs to be woman enough to come to you with the messages? She was at the event. If you wanted to clear it up, you want to know the truth. So I would go ahead and look at the messages. And now you got the messages on your phone and you got to still read them again. Anyway, Yandy is trying to tell her girlfriend, I'm on your side, but y'all need to figure this thing out together, okay? And I'm like, well, they could figure it out together, but Kirk is not really working to her benefit. He's actually working against Rasheeda by deleting the messages that would prove what he is saying if he were telling the truth. So how can they work together, Yans? Okay. Yans tries to give some sage advice throughout this episode. Okay. But it's advice that I don't know is working for her own household. So do we want to listen to her? Okay. That's the question. I mean, she brings that up. Like, she's basically saying, I mean, these are things that I'm learning, right? After 17 years of marriage. Now, I ain't saying that Yandy is wrong. I'm just saying that, you know, girl, F it, we all got pain, I guess. So, Rasheeda is, you know, Rasheeda talk a good game when she not with Kirk, okay? She talk a good game. Yeah, rah, 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 rah. Then she get with Kirk at the house and it's, what's up? What it is though? What's up? What's up with these messages? And Kirk be like, I mean, you know, I don't know. I ain't trying to do all that. You know, I don't know why y'all she trying to destroy my life. Man, I don't know. I don't listen, Rasheeda, you at this point, Jasmine is making more sense than any of y'all. Okay. And I'm not saying that Jasmine is in the right. What I'm saying is she making more sense because when it comes time for Kirk and Rasheeda to have a conversation with Jasmine, and Rasheeda want to know what's up, Jasmine got to explain the situation for the 15th time. Kirk said I was coming to the door bucket naked, so I had to unleash the Kraken on him. That's why we're here. Here go the messages. Carly then sent you the messages, Rasheeda. Now you got to read them on her phone. It say the same thing that Carly sent you, okay? Most likely. Now, whatever the messages say, they flash them on the screen so fast that I can't really tell. It's bits and bobs that are blacked out. I can't really tell what that is either. The long story short of it all is that whatever Rasheeda read in that phone was enough to prove to her that Jasmine was not lying to her. So she runs off to the car because she is better than this. You are Rasheeda, but you're still there. So my thought process is this. When Jasmine says, maybe you and I should have a better relationship where we communicate, that was actually a smart idea. But Rasheeda is so upset at the fact that this woman has now let her know that her husband is trying to bump and grind with her, that she can't hear the logic in Jasmine's proposal. Jasmine says, if I'm communicating with you about the thing that we need to communicate with, which is a child, then it would be much better because now we don't have to rely on Kirk of the deleting of the text persuasion. Okay? We don't have to rely on him to perhaps tell you one thing and me another. We don't have to rely on Kirk, who may be allegedly wanting cooter for cash, okay? Cooter in exchange. So if we communicate, we remove the problem. But Rasheeda, I think, as in a lot of cases, views the other woman who is coming to you with the news that the husband is trying to sleep with her. You are upset with her and not, well, she's upset with both. But I think Rasheeda is just so upset she can't see straight. Okay. Because again, what Jasmine has proposed actually would solve a lot of problems. The other suggestion that I have made plenty of times before is just allow Jasmine to move into the home. Kirk, with driving this mega tank that he's driving, you can't pay me to think that you don't have the coin to be handing over to Jasmine to help more with this child. I just don't understand for the life of me. And then to add insult to injury, you have to actually wonder how much of this is real. Even so, if it ain't real, Rasheeda, I still look at you crazy. Because now that's telling me you're willing to look like this for some cash rules everything around me, cream, get the money, dollar bill, y'all. So I just don't get it. At this point, you may as well just let the man do whatever he want to do in peace. Because I think what Jasmine is saying is true. That man could be having a whole orgicles in front of you, and I don't think it would change a thing. The ring didn't mean a thing, and that's fine. I'm not judging you for that. You know, it's whatever makes you most comfortable at night. To me, I'm happy if you're happy. If you like it, I love it. Okay. But just don't have us going around the mulberry bush acting like you about to be bouted on the man when you're not about to be bouted on the man. Okay. Just say, you know what? Okay, I don't want to know nothing else about it, and keep it pushing. And we get it. We understand. That's your stance, and you gonna stick beside him, and that's fine. I'm fine. If you like it, I love it. Want some more of it. The other things that's going on in this episode are that Carly is having a video release party. Oh, slash surprise engagement announcement. This will be the third engagement in 12 months. This one is for real, guys. It's for real. Lord of the Rings, Thanos, if you will, has collected all of the precious, has collected all of the rings, okay? And now she has finally settled on someone who will do for her what she needs to have done, which is, I'm assuming, finance her recording career. Okay. Buy her rings and things and treat her like she want to be treated. Baby, if you like it, I love it. Okay. Go on right ahead. Mix business with pleasure. And if it don't work out, just look crazy again. Okay. That's your story for the past 12 seasons. And if you like it, we love it too. Okay. We do. Despite the warnings of your friends, you are going to do as you please. And you are going to get mad at Bambi for something next week. We don't know what. Okay. The other thing in this scenario is Rennie Rucci is expecting the man is apparently more there for her than her past baby daddy. I'm assuming is what she's trying to convey. She meets with Saucy, who is preparing for Baltimore Pride and the performances therein. And then we also learn that Ashley and Lozane are in a very confusing situation for which I am very much trying to care about, but I just don't because I don't know that much about the situation. All I know is there's a baby that's not a baby. It's been 7 years. He been thinking this baby. I, now riddle me this: is it that only the mother can authorize a paternity test? Because he make himself seem so helpless in this situation. And I'm thinking to myself, if you don't necessarily feel like you the father, then why aren't you pushing and advocating for this paternity test? Like, make it happen, Captain. Otherwise, you are basically a victim of your own circumstance. Like, what's going on here? And Ashley, why are you screaming and crying about this for 7 years? If it ain't changed in 7 years, what do you want to do? Like, if you want to keep paying for a child that's not his, go ahead. Go ahead. Go right on ahead. Somebody probably needs to be helping out anyway. Okay? Because it sounds like if he's played the father role and he want to continue to keep playing that father role, let him keep playing the father role. Better do it than not. Okay. I mean, and you've been okay with it for 7 years, so you might as well be okay with it now and move the heck on. Okay. That's really what it is. This is the situation. This is it. This is it. Mama done told you, mama done named the baby. Daddy done told you that that girl was around when you was around. Everybody trying to tell you the truth of the matter. Lil Zane acting like he can't remember, he can't recall nothing, which is always the convenient excuse. So if he can't recall, but mama recall, daddy recall, you looking crazy. Okay. So you running off stomping into the 90s, acting like you about to leave. You ain't leaving. If you gonna leave, then leave. If not, then stop complaining about it and go ahead and keep it pushing. Ain't that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all be in these situations and you see what's going on. Either let it live and be happy where you at, or move on and be happy elsewhere. Because otherwise, what are we doing? Dramatics every week over something that's not going to change. Okay. And that's it. All right. That's my recap for loving Hip Hop Atlanta. I mean, it was more of the same. I was entertained, but again, ain't nothing changed. So, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Did you like this episode or not? Jasmine continues to dish it to Kirk and Rasheeda, who just basically continue to look crazy in my eyes. But that's just me. They're getting paid way more for it than I am to talk about it. So get your money. Okay. With that being said, y'all listen, tap into the link in the description down below, baby. We got Thailand coming up. For those of you guys who are interested, Bali is coming up real quick. Like next week, I will be out again. So, living it up in Bali with the peoples that's coming. If you're interested in Thailand, we still got spaces available. I'll be posting a lot more about it because I'll have footage from Bali to let you guys know how much fun it was. Also, if you are guys, if you are interested in the ebook in a day course because you want to, tap in and make yourself a little bit of coin with your own ebook, this ebook in a day course teaches you how to write an ebook in about a couple of hours, if that. Okay, I give you the verbiage, I give you the template. All you got to do is fill it in, publish it, and sell it. Bam. Okay. Other than that, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell button, and I will catch you in the next video.